Hello friends, welcome to Acquireias. So today we are going to discuss the location of the day, which is most important for UPSC prelims plus geography optional and mains and other various other kind of examinations, right? So we will glance in future videos in India and the world as well, friends, right? So now let us get started, friends. So today's our topic is MSP operations during Kharif marketing season 2021, right? This is an explained series, friends, so please stay tuned till end of the video to get the complete knowledge of what you understand by the MSP, what you understand by Kharif crops, right? And who will be regulated it. So please stay tuned, friends. So in the ongoing Kharif marketing season 2021, government continues to procure Kharif 2021 crops at its MSP from farmers as per the existing MSP scheme, right? As per the existing MSP scheme. And if you compare the procurement by the government in 2019-2020, government has procured 2000 right, friends, 258, right, 228. And if you compare in 2021, government has procured around 304. That means it has been increased the procurement around 17.82, right, friends, 17.82 percentage. Next, major paddy procurement states in Kharif marketing season. So the major part out of this 304, the major contribution is done by the Punjab, right, friends? So you can see here the major contribution is of Punjab, and the second major is of Haryana, that is 18%, and third one is of, that is UP, 6%, right? First one is Punjab, right? Let me write here. First one is Punjab, second one is Haryana, third one is UP, and fourth one is Uttarakhand, UK, Uttarakhand. Fifth one is Tamil Nadu and Telangana, and the rest will be the others. That it will be the 4%. It will be comprising various other state, friends, right? So the order is very much important. You need to remember this order. So the majority comes from the Punjab. Next we see paddy procurement of the Kharif for the Kharif is continuing smoothly in the procuring states and union territories of particular states. The states and union territories are Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Telangana, Uttarakhand, Tamil Nadu, Chandigarh, Jammu and Kashmir, Kerala, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha and Maharashtra. With the purchase of over 304 LMTs of paddy up to 24/11/2020 against the last year corresponding purchase of 258, which is must increment of 7.8%, 7.82%, right, friends? So keep this in mind, because it will come the direct question from this point, right? Next we see the word Kharif. So here we have learned about the Kharif procurement. So we will little bit go deeper about the Kharif, the word Kharif. So the word Kharif and Rabi both origins from the Arabic language, right? These came to be used in India with the ascent of the Mughal Empire. This was used from the Mughal Empire in the Indian subcontinent and have been widely used ever since. Kharif literally meaning autumn in Arabic. Kharif literally meaning autumn in Arabic. Since this period coincides with the beginning of the autumn in Indian subcontinent. The monsoonal sowing season is called as Kharif crop. The monsoonal sowing season is called as Kharif period, right? In India, season popularly considered to start from June and ends in the October, right? In India, the Kharif period will start from the June and ends in the October. Kharif crops are usually sown at the beginning of the first rains during the advent of the southwest monsoon. So southwest monsoons, from where it will get, so the rain whichever it was hitting towards the Kerala, Goa, Maharashtra, these rains are known as the southwest monsoon, right? And they have harvested at the end of the monsoon, that is October, or else in the period of November, right friends? So I hope you understood this slide. If you are not got this video, please pause and revise the video once again, right friends? So now let me move further. Kharif crop, monsoon crop, or autumn crops. Kharif crops is also known as a monsoon crop, or it is also called as the autumn crop. Why it is also called as autumn crop? Just now I have explained in the previous PPT, so you can visit there. And or domesticated plants like rice that are cultivated and harvested in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh during the Indian subcontinent's monsoon season. Monsoon season periods last from June to October, right? June to October. So here the October, November here gave as a November, that means it is the first week of the November depending on the area. Crops are generally harvested from third week of the September to October. Crops are generally harvested from the third week of the September to October. Again depending upon the region and the crops. Rice, maize and cotton are some of the major Kharif crops in India. So in any kind of competitive examinations, the direct question from this lecture A will be, which of the following are the Kharif crops? And they will give some of the examples like rice, maize and cotton. Rice, maize and cotton. So you need to remember these things all. Next we see further, rice is an important Kharif crop in India and in other country as well. For example, Bangladesh, right? It is grown in rain-fed areas with hot and humid climate, especially the eastern and the southeastern parts of the India. So eastern and southeastern parts of the India means it will be in this region, right friends? So it will be in this region. So this is the eastern part and there is a southeastern part, right? So eastern and southeastern part of the India. Rice requires a temperature. This is the most important part, friends, right? So please keep remembering about this. Rice requires a temperature of 16 to 20 degrees Celsius during the growing season and 18 to 32 degrees Celsius during the ripening. Right, during the ripening, it needs rainfall from 150 to 200 centimeters and needs a flooded field during the growth period. The growth period means during when it has a 16 to 20 degrees Celsius. Right friends, so I hope you understood this slide as well. Now we will see for examples of this. So what are the Kharif examples for cereals? That is jawar, maize, millet, rice and soyabean. Next for fruits, muskmelon, sugarcane, watermelon, orange. For seed plants, arhar, black gram, cotton, coffee, green gram, groundnut, gore, moth bean, mung bean, sesame and urad bean. So and next, what are the examples in vegetable of Kharif crops? That is bitter gourd, bottle gourd, brinjal, chili, ladyfinger, sponge gourd, tinda, tomato, turmeric, French bean. So these are all examples of the Kharif, right friends? So you need to remember, but the categories are little bit different. Like cereals we have, fruits we have, seed plants we have, vegetables we have, right? So you need to remember all these kind of examples. Next we see about the minimum support price, right friends? Because I have just said you that existing MSP scheme, that is minimum support price scheme. So what is MSP here? We will learn about it now. MSP is a form of market intervention by the government of India to ensure agricultural producer against any shortfall in the farm prices. That means whenever the price will go down, for example in market the average should be 15 rupees per kg tomato, right? per kg tomato, but it went for 5 rupees per kg, then government will enter, and it will purchase all the entire quantity of the tomatoes at the price of 15, right? Because at the price of 15, for example, assume that the MSP is at 10 rupees and it fell down at 5 rupees, then government will purchase it entire tomatoes at 10 rupees, right friends? So this is the meaning of the MSP. I hope you understood. Next, the minimum support price are announced by the government of India at the beginning of the sowing season for certain crops on the basis of the recommendations of the Commission for Agricultural Cost and Prices, that is CACP. This is based on the recommendation. The MSP is announced on the recommendation of the CACP, right? The minimum support price are a guaranteed price for the production from the government. The major objectives are to support the farmers from distress sales and procure food grains for public distribution, right friends? Next slide we will see what are the different types of MSPs, right? What are the origin of the MSP? So here you can see the MSP guaranteed price are fixed to set a floor below which market price cannot fall, right? And till mid 1970s government announced two types of administrative prices. So these MSPs and procurement prices are called as administered prices, because the government will administer the market, isn't it? So we will call it as MSP. First one is MSP, second one is procurement price. So what is meant by MSP? We have learned this in the previous slide. Next, what do you understand by the procurement price? Procurement price, the price of the Kharif and Rabi cereals at which grains was to be domestically procured. This term you should be remembered friends, right? Domestically procured by the public agencies like FCI, that is Food Corporation of India, for release through PDS. PDS means Public Distribution Scheme. That is, it should be procured. FCI should procure the grains from the market and it should be released through the PDS, that is Public Distribution Scheme. It was announced soon after harvest began. Normally procurement price was lower than. So this statement is very much important friend. Normally procurement price, normally this PP will be lower than open market price and higher than MSP. PP will be higher than MSP, right? So this thing you need to remember. Here we have not meant that OMP, that is open market price, will be less than or more than MSP, right friends? That's why I have wrote this two separate. Next we will see this is most important friends, right? So keep remember about this. The present system was evolved in which one set of price was announced for paddy and wheat being procured for buffer stock operations. Government announces MSP for 22 mandate crops and fair and remunerative price for sugarcane. So for sugarcane the government will not announce MSPs, rather than it will announce fair and remunerative price, that is FRP. It will announce FRP, right? The mandated crops are 14 crops of the Kharif season, right? 14 crops of the Kharif season, 6 crops of Rabi season and 2 of the commercial crops. In addition, MSP of the Turia and dehusked coconut are fixed on the basis of the MSPs of rapeseed, mustard and copra respectively, right? So next we will see the list of the 22 crops which are listed under the MSPs. That is cereals 7. We have cereals 7, that is paddy, wheat, barley, jawar, bajra, maize and ragi. Pulses there are 5, that is gram, arhar, tur, moong, urad and lentil. Next oil seeds, that is 8, there is groundnut, rapeseed, mustard, turei, soybean, sunflower seeds, sesame, safflower seeds and niger seeds. Next raw material, raw jute, copra, dehusked coconut, sugarcane, fair and remunerative price, and Virginia, flu curd, cute tobacco, right? So friends, that is it for this video, friends. And do like, share, comment, and you please turn on your notification bell. By that you can get an instant notification from this channel, right? So that is it for this video, friends. Thank you very much. Have a great day.